Yeah, so Megan Thee Stallion is she's too visible. Like she's too much of a high profile character in the Democratic elite circles. So that to disafford her the embarrassment, I don't know what kind of bargain is set down that Trump will not pardon Tory Lanez because it's embarrassing. Like to some extent, he works for the Democratic National Convention, which is like bizarre because he could hit them with something heavy, like hard and heavy, but he won't. Another one is Uncle Ben, right? It's like Uncle Ben's the jet set entrepreneur from the 1950s and 60s and 70s and 80s, where slavery didn't exist. So to call him a field hand, step and fetch him, Uncle Tom, is fucking asinine. It's so asinine. So they can't correct their mistake because the people that made that mistake are too visible and their presence is too notable in Democratic political like activists and stuff. Like they like trying to save them some embarrassment. So for that reason, Uncle Ben was never going to be restored because the people that put him down are just too visible, and it would be too embarrassing to admit that they made a mistake. And if you call the attention to that mistake, you are this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Like, but fucking, we know better. So like it seemed like Tory Lanez represents a problem for the transhumanist like elite. Like they started having this war for themselves and the life of the housewife, and the rebellious housewife turned into this, like lesbians, or like you could say that they turned out more lesbians, right? When they're younger and they go to like sleepovers and stuff, then they experiment and stuff, and it started at first by somebody who was molested, then they introduce other girls to, so it's like you can't say that the sin or the cause sits with lesbians, like they're at fault for doing something wrong. Something before that. But there's a strategic ploy to separate black women from black men and get them over to bolster lesbian issues. White lesbians and black lesbians could care less about each other's same, like they don't have the same objectives in mind. They don't have the same values. It's just we're just conflating them together to make it seem like they all have the same values. They don't. I know better. I'm a black, so as a black, I fucking notice some things, and they are always asking the question, like, why can't like women like rack up a few bodies before they commit so they can know that they're not getting played like sexually. You're not getting sex played because you didn't get fuck a bunch of dudes. They need to garner the black woman away from the black man, and hence this lesbian, just this spiritual attack on the black family. I could say it. I don't think lesbians betrayed, did anything wrong. And just, what the fuck? This shit's nasty, man. This shit is nasty because why is it any of your business if families stay together or not? Roman Polanski, or feminist icon, is a man too, and the bravest. He's noted for directing the Handmaid's Tale, but he's also known for drugging and drinking and drugging a 13-year-old since she was incapacitated, and he buggered her. So there's like the spiritual attack works differently. They end up galvanizing behind this figure of somebody who never did shit for them cause or anything. It was just like he wanted to make a push for that austerity, you know what I mean? Like that false austerity. But I mean, it worked in the past, so why wouldn't these generic ass like they're not high-minded, they're like soapy middle. They're like something pious about them that's not pious about you, when it couldn't be further from the truth. They just got to garner some power, and then they use these ways like transhumanist itinerary. Nothing to do with my itinerary, nothing to do with a normal person's itinerary, because we don't depend on a subservient, non-privy class of society to hold us up. I'm no different with or without. I mean, you could say with, you know, power can corrupt or whatever, but without, I'm no different. So, yeah, I just made the most Naziest video ever, because I said the most things in support of my own community. Like, I gotta be a Nazi to have a black issue or a black thought. Like, oh, it doesn't cut muster with political action groups that are arresting and defaming a black entrepreneur for no reason. Then they even got him out the wrong decade. They even missed fucking, you know, they even missed that damn decade that he's... Holy shit, man.